Everyday emotional vocabulary offers language for familiar human experiences. Not to fix them, just to recognize them, because awareness is always the first step. This week's word is drift, because there are moments when nothing is wrong, but we don't quite know where we are. It's not that we're lost, it's just that we're not clearly focused. Drift is the emotional experience of loosened direction. It's what happens when our inner compass goes silent on us after a long period of holding steady. It's not confusion and it's not disengagement. It's just a softening of reference. And you might notice it at the end of the day that didn't ask too much, but also didn't give much back. Or during a season of change when the roles you've been holding don't quite fit the same way anymore. And for those who lead families, communities, causes, classrooms, drift can feel unfamiliar and unwelcome. You're used to being orientated, to knowing where to stand, to sensing what should come next, and then suddenly the signal fades. Drift isn't a loss of purpose, it's a pause in our internal navigation, and it often arrives after effort has been sustained for a long time, after strain, when the nervous system no longer needs to grip direction in order to function. It's not a mistake, it's recalibration. So when we allow drift, when we don't rush to correct, our awareness can become wider and we start noticing what we actually feel instead of what we should do. There's less pushing towards clarity and more listening for it. And without effort, the body begins to settle into a new internal position, one that hasn't named itself yet. Now, that movement might be slow or feel slightly unanchored, but that's not failure. That's a transition. And as you sit with this word, ask yourself, what no longer needs my certainty? Let the question remain open. Because drift reminds us that orientation doesn't disappear. Sometimes it's simply reorganizing. If this word helped you feel less alone in an in-between space, stay with it and join me for the next word in the arc as we move from bracing to ease. I'm Raisa Nazaire with Think and Be Well Now.